On my business channel, Cheesepress Publishing, YouTube is giving me topics I should research, and something I was unfamiliar with came up, and that concept is historicism. So I looked into it. Historicism is the name of an intellectual and cultural trend that started in the 1800s and was common in philosophy, writing, art, and history. This way of thinking is based on the idea that past background is more important for comprehending and reading human cultures and concepts. Scholars would have you believe that historicism doesn't believe in or rejects timeless and universal principles, but instead prefers to look at things in context. I don't believe that there's a rejection or any kind of dismissiveness in re-examining history in terms of context. Would you rather try to learn names, dates, and tropes, or do you learn better by asking why? So, the study of historicists says that you can only fully understand the meaning of events, ideas, and cultural trends by looking at them in the bigger picture of history. Historicists believe in a type of cultural relativism, which means they recognize that different cultures and times in history have different norms, values, and ways of understanding the world. The thought of a single general truth is different from this. It disagrees with positivism, which is a way of thinking about the world that focuses on factual observation, measurement, and the search for general rules. Understandably so, this leads to an oversimplification and whitewashing. Historicism has shaped the way historians approach the study of the past. It has encouraged a more nuanced and context-dependent understanding of historical events, emphasizing the importance of cultural, social, and economic factors. And from what I can tell, it's not a new phenomenon or a part of the woke agenda or even Marxists, as many are claiming. In literature and the arts, historicism is evident in movements that seek inspiration from and imitate the styles of past and historical periods. For example, the Gothic revival in architecture or the Romantic movement in literature have historically drawn heavily from historical sources. So, here's how historicism applies to home education. You thought I was going to leave that out. Here it is. Don't let the history textbook be the end-all, be-all. Let it be a jumping off point to explore history. If you're lucky, you'll have 10 to 12 years to teach your child history. While most homeschoolers do like a course of world history in 4 years, I'm really starting to consider a 6-year cycle. So what you would do is read literature that goes along with the history. What were the people writing at the time and why? This gives you context. Avoid the need to oversimplify. Honestly, I believe that if you're looking for the most no-brainer, plug-and-play way to teach your child, you would lean into this. Get them reading, writing, and thinking. Period. Read books based on history and science. Read literature that goes along with it. Have them write down their thoughts as they get older. Research and write papers. And of course, please do math and arts daily. So my last point is that some people would call this historicism approach to learning about the world bad. I've heard terms like Marxism thrown around. So I had to look into Marxism.